Good evening, everyone. This is Veer Maheshwar Charitable Trust Latur MS India, organizing daily international webinar series. In this series, we are inviting the speakers from India and abroad, and the speakers are delivering their topics as per their field of research, so that this series is running and we are getting the knowledge every day on various topics. Today, in this series, we are invited Dr. B. Divya Priya Madam, who is Associate Professor of Commerce from Kongunadu Arts and Science College Autonomous Coimbatore. And her topic is customer details, customer delight, value, proposition, canvas. As she is from Commerce Department, so her topic is related to the customer delight value proposition canvas. I welcome you, ma'am, from all the participants and my organization. I also welcome all the participants, those who are joined here, and I request you can start your speech now. Thank you.
So, good evening to one and all present here, and I thank you for the wonderful opportunity by BETKAR sir. We trust and thank you so much for this. Again, once again, I thank you for this wonderful opportunity. Today, we will be discussing about customer delight. So, customer delight. When it comes to delight means something that makes one happy, excited, joy, and it has always an that is how we react to the to something which we get. It is just emotional reaction of surprise and joy one has. So when it comes to customer delight, it is all about how it transforms satisfied buyer into loyal advocates. That is how we are going to convert satisfied buyer into loyal advocates so that a company can increase customer retention, word of mouth retailers, and referrals, because only a satisfied customer will talk about a product, about a brand to other customers. So always, we always should be, that is, when we are designing a brand, when we are designing a brand, that is designing a product, we must keep certain things in mind so that we can meet customer expectations beyond customer expectations. When you start making beyond customer expectations, definitely we can delight our customers. So this is the point. And let me share my PowerPoint. So it goes on. So people always, one has to remember as a company or product manufacturer, whoever it is, one has to remember that people never buy a product unless they want it. They must have a desire for a product, and they must be able to willing to pay for the product. So it is very important. Don't People don't always buy and use products offered by companies, no matter how flashy their marketing campaigns may be. So, how good your marketing campaigns are, how good your salespersons are talking about, how good your retailers are communicating with your customers, unless unless if they desire, if they want the product, they it must have, that is what they want. So that is very important. And at the present scenario, if we consider, most of the startup companies fail. That is, most of the brands, most of the products fail in the market because these products never understand customers, the needs of the customers, wants and needs of the customers. So, customer delight is all about understanding their needs and wants so that we can convince our customers to buy the product at first. After convincing our customers, we will go for retaining the existing customers. So that is what customer delight is all about. So how we are going to create value, how we are going to deliver value to our customers. Value here means product. So when we talk about product market mix, there are four stages of product market mix. One is ideation, validation, scaling, finally product market mix. So when it comes to ideation, one must have an initial idea of a product or service. Next, you have to go for validating your idea. So validating your idea is checking with your products whether your customers is able to make is able to satisfy your customers. That is what is missing in your products. What are the expectations from your products that needs validate your product. So initial idea first is initial idea ideation stage. That is ideation. To understand the ideation stage, to create an ideation, you must you must start moving with your customers so that your customers will be able to your customers will be able to that is able to give suggestions and their pains so that their pains can be converted into your products. And validation, so validating your idea, you have to check all the ideas after understanding your customers. You have to go for framing the ideas and you have to check which idea works the most and which does not work. That is very important. Scaling, that is scaling your product with more than if once if your customer is satisfied with your product, you have to go for capturing more and more customers. And then finally, product market mix. That this is the value. That is value proposition. Point is all about product market mix. That is how product is delivered to the customers in the market. So we need, as I told you before, the stage one consists of ideas. So always remember when you want to generate the idea, you have to keep in mind the concept related to design thinking. There are four dimensions related to design thinking. One is empathy. You have to empathize in the products. Next, you will go for ideation. That is how you after understanding about your customers, you have to ideate. You have to go for ideation stage. Ideation stage is all about understanding the pains of your customers. Next is innovate. So innovation is all about how you're going to innovate your products. So when we come to ideation stage, so much ideas may be generated, but one has to look out which idea works the most and which does not works the most. That is very important. And you have to segregate the idea which works best for the customers, best for innovations, which is cost friendly and make the customers afford to buy the products. So everything should be considered at this stage. And then you have to go for innovate. Finally, after ideation, you will start preparing your products. So preparing your product, considering certain elements, certain features, what can be added up and what should not be done for your products. After doing this, you have to take the product to your customers. Innovate. That is, without when you want to innovate your products, definitely you have to understand you are going to commercialize your products. Unless you commercialize, you cannot have cash inflows. Number four is scaling up. So scaling becomes very important. So if one, so after understanding about the customer's views, reading it, iterate. You have to go for iteration of your products. Iteration is nothing but you have to understand what products, what is lacking in your products, and what causes customers to dissatisfied from your product, dissatisfied due to your product. So you have to consider all the elements which dissatisfy the customers, and then you have to go for iteration. Considering customers' feedback, you have to take their feedbacks and you have to convert their feedbacks into strength for your add features which is missing in the product which is already executed in the market. So at the very initial stage, you doesn't know what you're going to do, what you're going to make for your products. So your product has solved a real life problem, a problem that many people have and are willing to pay money to resolve. And customer persona, that is customer persona. So you have to choose the problem you're going to solve. So you have to choose the problem which the customers or community or a particular community is facing, and you're preparing to solve their problems. Next is after choosing the problem, you have to go for defining your target audience. So you have to choose who is your audience, a particular community or a child or a woman or an older citizens. So whom you are going to focus about. So target audience lies the matter. Next is create a customer persona. So after knowing who is your target audiences, you have to go for identifying customer persona. And customer persona, when it comes to customer persona, it takes into consideration general details about average customers, such as their demographic, where are they coming, what is their gender, what is their age, and what will be their marital status, what is their occupation, income, so, and other economic status, and so on. Next, you have to go for competitive research. So you have to analyze whether the product already exists in the market or not. After understanding the customers, you will be going for designing your products, and you have to you will start doing competitive research. Who is your competitor? So after making competitor research is very important because you have to identify whether the product already exists in the market, or else if the product is existing in the market, you have to identify what other features you can add to the products. Add to the product. So add-on features, what you can add to the product. That is very important. So you have to come up with value proposition. Value proposition is nothing but you will be coming out with minimum viable product. So adding either you will in the existing product you can add new features which is missing in your competitor's product, or else you can go for new products. So if you are going for minimum viable product, that is it will be the first version of the products. First version of the product is you are the first one to sell the products with the associate with add-on features, or else new products which is not exist which does not exist in the market. So it will be the first version of the products, and you have to identify the right customers for your products. So So you have to identify the right customers. It will be the starting point where you have the potential to develop your products. So once if you're coming out with the first version of the products, you have to identify. For example, if I'm using a lead pen, a refill without the right packaging will cause a pain for my friend. So that is the thing. So minimum viable product is you will be having, but you have to fit in something to make to come out to understand which which accurately which is required by the customers. That is your customers should be satisfied and while using your products, and it should not cause any pain by uh, after buying your products. That is, after using your products, they should not get any pain points. So, checking the pain points is very important. Next stage is all about idea validation and problem solution fit. That is, you have to validate your minimum viable product. That is, understanding which pain point delays customers, uh, customers backs customers from buying your product without buying your products. So you have to understand it. Next is, you have to discover who your ideal customer is. So first one, who is your ideal customer is. Next, you have to go for find a problem solution fit. So there will be a lot of problems, and you have to go for which solution fits the most to solve the problems, and pivot or persevere. That is, you have to pick or you have to go for pivoting. So validation means testing out your idea in the real world. That is, going to your customers, giving a sample of the product to them, and without any features. So after knowing what are all the pain points, after knowing their pain points, you can that is through surveys, interviews, focus groups, online outreach. So it is all about how you're reaching your customers, first hand customers, to understand what what is further things to be added in the book. So problem solution fit is when you have confirmed through research and testing the real people experience, and need you identified with your idea, and they feel your product or service to be an answer to the need. So your product should be designed in such a way that needs of the customers are met. Needs and wants of the customers are met. So here the problem will be equal to solution. So you are going to give a solution to the problems faced by your customers. And product market fit is when you have gone beyond the first group of customers, the first group of enthusiastic people, and found the same need and appetite in the wider population, refined product to meet the need of the wider market. So, what is lacking in your products and what can be added to overcome the pain points, to overcome the pains of the customers, so that you can get the customer gains that will help you to grow in the market, that will help you to scale up and grow in the market. Now, number three is scaling with the repeatable selling motion. That is, once if you have identified your ideal customer, and if they are happy, okay, you can leave your product as it is. But if your products has several drawbacks, you have to identify the drawbacks. You have to focus your efforts on it, and you must have a feedback collection mechanism, so that you can go for iteration your products. You have to come scaling when you want to go for scale up and grow your products. You have to continuously seek for customers feedback. Here it is, value proposition canvas. How the value proposition canvas can achieve product market fit. So, value proposition canvas is an analytical framework that positions products around customer needs to achieve product market fit. And it involves detailing how the product meets customer needs, addressing their specific pain points and gains. So, stage four is all about product market fit. That is, finding a good market with a product capable of satisfying the market. So, your product should be capable of satisfying your targeted customers. So, you have to build the right product that solves customer needs. So, here it is. When it comes to elements of value proposition canvas, so there are two segments. So, one segment is all about value proposition side. The other segment focuses on customers. So your value that your company is going to offer is product or services. So how are we going to solve the problems of the customers? That is customer job. what your product is going to do for your customers. What it can what their needs can be solved through your products. Next is, what are the pain points that are created by your products. So understanding the pain points, that is, we must have a feedback collection mechanism, so that you can collect the feedback from the right customers, and you can convert their pain points into pain relievers. I will give you a simple example. At the time of introduction of Gmail, there are only one features that given, that is inbox carries message of the sender as well as the message of the carrier, that is sender as well as the recipient. And after knowing, that is, each email goes on that. Each email has the reply options. So they started giving add-on features like chat. Then comes spam, trash, which can be, and once it is thrown into the bin, it cannot be retained. It cannot be taken back out of that. So this has created a very big headache to the customers, users, and what they did is, you can take what is put up in the bin and it will be stored in the bin for 30 days. After then only it will be getting deleted. So these such kinds, and was introduced, and all the classes were held online, and the most of the most pain point that was caused by both the sides, student as well as the teacher side, is what is hanging behind us. So here, if we say, this is how my home looks like, this is how my looks like, and uh, uh, at the back you can see the wall. And what pain points is created is, each time when I want to take classes, I have to check what is hanging behind. So now it was customized. Now we have a customized screen where we can put up the screen at the back through Google Meet. So this has the pain point of this was relieved due to customized screen that was offered by Google Meet. So this is it. It's just pain. That pain points should be uh, given as pain relievers. So relieving the pain and gain. And what are the gains? What can be achieved by through your products? So what are the gain that can be created out of the products that were sold by you in the market? So these are the very important elements of value proposition canvas. Now, customer profile. That is first and foremost segment is all about customer profile. So, customer profile, it has three elements. One is customer jobs, customer pain, and customer gain. So, customer jobs refers to the task that your target customer is trying to get done. So, what kind of solutions, what kind of needs that can be satisfied by the customers by using your products. That will be satisfied to the customers by using your product. Like just goes on. And jobs can be functional jobs, social, and emotional. So functional jobs is daily routine jobs. Social job is how you're going to create prestige for your products. And emotional job is how you're going to evoke the emotions of your friends, families, and your relatives. That lies it. So, what kind of solutions, what kind of job your product is going to offer, and you have to check whenever you're focusing on your product, you have to check whether your product answers the following question: what are the tasks that customers can complete with your products? So, by having a simple one single product, you have to check what kind of task your product can solve of the customers. It's this customer profile consists of customer pains and gains. So customer pain. Pain refers to factors that deter customers from completing a job or negative experience while performing a job. So if you're selling something which is dissatisfied your customers, that will become a pain for the customers. That is the purpose of the customer's job is not able to meet. Your product is not able to meet the needs of the customers for the purpose that in which the customers has bought your product. And things can also include negative outcomes. That is, if once customer is dissatisfied with your products, they never come back to you for buying the products, and they will tell their friends also about the negative outcome, negative consequence of using such a products. So, if one customer is satisfied, he will go and tell to all other customers to buy the product. But if one customer is dissatisfied, he will go and tell to other customers not to buy the product. This is what. So you have to check what are the problems that customers can eliminate by using your products. Next is gain. Gain is nothing but positive outcomes, results, and benefits that customers aim to achieve. And what are the benefits that customers can get by using your product? And value proposition map is how customer job, pains, and gains are going to be converted into product or service, pain relievers, and gain creators. So, how you are going to um, um, map is very important. That is value proposition must relate to customer profile section. So products and services. When it comes to value proposition side, it has three elements. One is products and services, pain relievers, and gain creators. So when it comes to products and services, it refers not only actual products and services, but should also include features, functionalities, and versions. And you must check whether the product answers the following question: what are the products and features that can get customer jobs done? So, what your product, by using your product, what jobs can be, what good things can be solved of your customers. Next is pain relievers. So, pain relievers describes how these products and services eliminate, reduce, or minimize pains that customers experience. So, how your product going to relieve the pain of your customers? And how can your product address the customer pains you have identified? So if in case if the customer during feedback mechanism have denoted any kind of features that caused pain in using it, you have to check it off. Gain creators. Gain creators describes how these products and services produce, increase, or maximize outcomes or benefits that customers expect, desire, or can be surprised by. And how can your product deliver the customer gains you have identified? So, how come your customer is going to create gain? How you are going to create gain uh, for your customers? So you have to find the product market first. Fit is all about focusing on the market first. So market is nothing but customer first. So you have to, before designing your products, you have to take a what customers or customer needs and wants are. So achieving fit between value proposition and customer profile. After building your value proposition canvas, prioritize all entries within each elements in terms of value to the customers. I'll just help you how to achieve fit between value proposition and customer file. And fit means value proposition and customer profile is achieved when your products and services address the most significant and not necessarily all customer pains and gains. So I have given value proposition for canvas for a ice cream, and this is existing in Tamil Nadu. I don't know about North India and other side, and it is very popular ice cream parlor. And I will be we will be checking out how Harun ice cream is already uh, is is mapping the value proposition and with customer profile. So their customer segments are so thirst quenching. When it comes to ice cream, it seeks a refreshing treat to cool down and enjoy. Indulgence and looking for a delightful and satisfying dessert experience. Social experience, enjoying ice cream with family and friends at social gatherings. Taste preferences, wanting a variety of flavors to match different preferences. Celebrations. So, using ice cream as a treat for special occasions and celebrations. So, these are all the customer jobs and ice cream is doing. So, it includes functional job as well as social as well as emotional. So when it comes to emotional, it will include celebrations. Celebration is something when we are happy, we will go for celebrating it. And social experience, when you want to give a treat to your family or friends, you have to go for social experience. Functional job is all about when you are thirst and if you want to look for something better, you will go. Ice cream will be a refreshing treat to cool down and enjoy. So pains. What are all the pains an ice cream can give you? Health concerns. So you worry about high sugar and fat content the ice cream contains. Artificial ingredients. Avoiding products with artificial flavors, colors, or preservatives. Limited options and disappointment with the lack of variety or innovative flavors. High prices. Perception that premium ice creams are often more expensive and availability. Difficulty finding favorite flavors or brands in local stores. So these are all the pain points because when it comes to health concern, we have to take off high sugar and fat content, artificial ingredients used in the ice cream, limited options. Sometimes the flavor which you are preferring for is not available in the market. It will disappoint us sometimes. And the high prices. So prices of the ice cream may be very high and availability. So local stores they cannot you cannot find favorite flavors in local stores, and this will also sometimes annoy the customers. So yeah, these are the pain points caused by ice cream. And what are the gain points? Taste satisfaction. So enjoyment of rich, creamy, and flavorful ice cream. Healthier choices. Always preference for ice cream made with natural and wholesome ingredients. Affordability, access to high quality ice cream at a reasonable price. Convenience, if it is available at uh, easy accessible locations, and variety when your product is having a wide range of flavors and new innovative products options. And value proposition. So what is going to do? What your how your next is you're going to map it with your uh, in proposition canvas. So proposition canvas it has three elements. One is products and services, pain relievers, and gain creators. So when it comes to products and services, it has wide range of flavors and it offers a variety of traditional, seasonal, and innovative flavors, quality ingredients, health focused options, convenient packaging, and affordability. So, ice creams will be available at uh, different prices based on the quantity. Based on the quantity, amount varies, and convenient packaging to carry ice cream from one place to other places. Pain relievers. So, in order to relieve the customer from the pain of consuming ice cream, what all the things can be added? So, instead of using artificial ingredients, they can go for natural ingredients and they can give healthier options by giving low fat and low sugar ice creams to get the health conscious customers and affordable pricing. So, providing value for money without compromising on quality and consistent quality. So maintaining higher standards in production to ensure consistent taste and quality. Gain creators. So what kind of gain it can be created out of your products? rich and creamy taste. So ensuring each flavor is crafted to deliver a delightful and satisfying experience, nutritional benefits. So, highlighting the use of fresh and wholesome ingredients, accessible distribution. So, ice creams should not be available at particular places. It should be available at even at local stores, supermarkets, and even online platforms. And innovative flavors. That is regularly introducing new and exciting flavors to keep the product line fresh and appealing. So when you want to combine the canvas, see customer profile, jobs, thirst. It is all about thirst quenching, indulgence, social experience, taste experience, and celebrations. Pain points, health concern, artificial ingredients, limited options, high prices, and availability. Gains is all about taste satisfaction, healthier choice, affordability, convenience, and variety. So how it is going to be mapped with value. So products and services, thirst quenching, wide range of flavors, quality ingredients, health focused options, convenient packaging, and affordability. So how pain can be relieved is health concerns, artificial ingredients, limited options, high prices, and availability. These are all the pain points suffered by the customers, and how it can be relieved. How the ice cream can give a pain can relieve the pain of the customer by adding natural ingredients, healthier choices by giving low sugar and low fat ingredients added to the existing product, affordable pricing, and a consistent quality. That is without compromising to the quality. They can sell the product at less price. Gains, taste satisfaction, healthier choice, affordability, convenience, and variety. Here also, rich and creamy taste, nutritional benefits, accessible distribution, and innovative flavors. That is, after understanding pain relievers, you can add some point which will be created, which will add value to the existing products. So, this will be the gain creators. So, if you add natural nutritional benefits, and if the distribution if your product is distributed widely and if you start introducing innovative uh, uh, flavors always to keep the product line more appealing, it will definitely catch the attention of the customers, and you can also understand the needs and wants of the customers so that you can add to the existing products. And when you're mapping customer jobs with value proposition, you have to understand when creating a new product. That is, value proposition canvas is very important at the stage when you're creating a new product or feature, and when entering a new market or customer segment, and when conducting customer or user research, and when creating or refining your marketing strategy or product communication, when you're testing your product market fit, and when clarifying your value propositions. And what are the benefits you can achieve due to when you have value proposition canvas? That is when you start mapping value with with your customers. It simplifies insights throughout the product life cycle. That is, when it comes to product life cycle, there are different stages, and introduction stage, growth stage, maturity stage, and lastly, it is all about declining stage. The most of so you to prevent your product from declining in the market, you have to start adding innovative feature to the existing product. So value proposition canvas will be a very great help for you, and it reminds product teams to empathize first with the customers. So before creating a product, you will start empathizing with that is, you will stand in the feet of the customer and understand the feel your customers, and then design your products in such a way that customers' needs are met. It reminds product teams to anchor product features on the value they deliver. That is, your teams will be more comfortable to talk about your products and what value it delivers to your customers, and it serves as a foundation for your marketing strategy. So, one marketing research, that is consumer research, is very important. Once you understand what are the needs and wants of your customers, their pain points, their gains, everything. If you start understanding it, definitely you can prepare your product. You can produce your product in such a way that will satisfy your customers, and this satisfaction will keep the will make customers to stay loyal to your company, and word of mouth referral will be more if they are satisfied, if satisfied customers. So value proposition canvas is all about customer delighting your customers. That is, when you have to produce your product in such a way that it expects customers' expectations that beyond beyond it. So always ensure that your product fulfills customer needs. And thank you for this wonderful opportunity once again. Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, Sai Sankar, sir. Thank you, Shankar Puja, sir. Puja, ma'am, thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Sure, definitely, sir. Definitely, sir. I can do it. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.